Welcome back to Coffee and Tea with CarrieVee. I'm CarrieVee, your host, your friend, the person who believes in you even when you don't believe in yourself. This podcast is all things leadership, communication, confidence, clarity. It is all things life. This podcast was developed to get you on a road to empowerment. Years ago in 2020, when I started this podcast, it was meant to help women step into their power. And it has grown as I grow into a podcast about communication, about leadership, about gaining your confidence and clarity. And it's not just for women anymore. It is for anyone who desires to step into their power. Today specifically, we are talking about empowerment. I had someone say to me, "Well, I'm empowered. I'm loud. I'm out there. I'm in people's faces." Well, there's a difference between being empowered and being arrogant and pushy. Empowered people are not arrogant. Empowered people don't have to yell. Empowered people show up in their power so that they don't have to yell or push. Being empowered doesn't mean being louder. It doesn't mean conquering everything. Being empowered means that you are choosing yourself. You are choosing your power to walk in the beauty of who you were created to become, unapologetically and without fear. That's what it is. It means knowing when to say no and having the confidence to say no, or when to say yes and the confidence to say yes. It is the power to rest when you know to rest, to pivot when you know you want to pivot, and to unapologetically rewrite the rules of your life. You were created to be empowered. You were created with empowerment, a part of your DNA code. But many of us, myself included, choose to hand our power over to others throughout our lives. And I want you to take your power back, not to lord over other people, not to push others down, not to kick people off the ladder, but to reach down and help them climb with you. That is true empowerment. It doesn't mean being louder than everybody else in the room. Empowered people whisper. They whisper and they get attention because of how they show up, because they walk in their power. That is true, courageous empowerment. It is owning who you are, owning your responsibility. It is being 100% you, flaws and all, because none of us ever are perfect. We've all had missteps. We've all said things we wish we could take back. We've done things we wish we could redo. Truly empowered people take those things that we wish we could redo and pay it forward, becoming a better person as we go and taking responsibility for our past while we build a better future. That is empowerment. It's not blaming others. It's not ignoring. It's not screaming and yelling. It's quietly showing up in your power. It's choosing comfort over chaos. Brave doesn't always mean rushing in to save things. Sometimes brave is choosing peace. That's empowerment. It's refusing the guilt that people want to put on you because you didn't do what they wanted you to do. You didn't do what they wanted you to do. It's owning your messiness. It's choosing what you want to rebel to. For me, I rebel to people who want to push me down. I rebel when someone wants to keep me small, choosing my rebellion. And you get to do that too. It is so quiet empowerment. It's not being loud. It's standing in your power. In a couple of weeks, a few weeks now, Radical Empowerment Live will be in a room. In fact, 3 weeks from yesterday and today, we will be in a room showing up in our power, learning from powerful speakers, stepping into our power together, a room of unstoppable women. Are you going to be there? Are you going to be in that room? Are you going to put things aside to step into that room for 1 day or maybe 2 days to claim your power, to step forward and be who you were created to become? You can grab your ticket at rel2025.com, rel2025.com. If you want to know what true empowerment looks like, be in that room for 1 day, for 2 days, but be in the room, because empowerment means you get to be you. You get to show up as you. Most people spend their whole lives never knowing who they truly are. But at Radical Empowerment Live, you're going to leave knowing who you are and having a toolbox of notes to take with you to become that person. So when you show up at Radical Empowerment Live 2026, you're an even stronger, more confident, more courageous person. Confidence means being willing to do things that other people are afraid to say yes to. Radical Empowerment Live will get you there. But it doesn't mean being louder than everybody, being pushy, being arrogant, stepping on others. It's the opposite. Empowerment is quiet. It's quiet strength. It is living your values when no one's watching. It's being who you are 100% of the time. Empowerment is exciting. And you, when you step into that power, become unstoppable. I can't wait to see you at Radical Empowerment Live. Grab your ticket, be in the room. I'll see you there. And if you have any comments or questions, just message me. If you are scared to come or you're not sure if you should, message me. Let's talk it out. I'll see you there. Oh, you need a journal prompt. Your journal prompt today is, when am I empowered? When do I show up in the world as an empowered person? When do I show up in the world as an empowered person? I love you. I am your biggest fan. I'll see you on the next episode of Coffee and Tea with CarrieVee.